Yes, sir. Yep. So then what you'll do is present your valid form of ID, and let me give you the manager over in the clerk's division who is appropriating all of this. His name is Derek Wade. That's the AR manager. Yeah, that's the AR manager, or the name associated with the docket citation account number, and Derek Wade. So once you get into the line, go ahead and present your ID and let them know that you'd like to just reload the card, and you should be able to proceed from there.
Can you give me his current phone number?
Um,
Yeah.
760-415.
It was a Saturday, and I was at home, and I picked up my home phone rang.
Hello.
So I see on the little caller receiver, it says San Diego Sheriff's Office. And it was a man, and he basically just started in on a spiel about me. There's a warrant for your arrest. You never came to jury duty. So I'm like, okay, well, there must be some clerical error. He's like, so he was very friendly, very nice. He said, well, I'm really sorry, but I want to try and help you with this. My system down here at the sheriff's office is showing there's 2 warrants for you not complying with jury duty. Unfortunately, it's a Saturday. If we don't take care of this fine, the sheriffs could show up at your house or find you at any point and you'd be put in jail. I kind of pushed on him. Not kind of, I did. I was like, this is scam. This is not right. I'm not sure who you are. I wanted to speak to somebody above you. This just doesn't make sense to me. So he said, no problem. I'm going to give you a phone number. Call it back. I'm going to have you speak to my superior. So I call back the phone number he gives me. Sure enough, it says San Diego Sheriff's Department. I hit #3 like he had told me before. And it was, hi, this is Captain Dwight Garrison. As he's talking to me, I'm on my computer and I'm like, I'm going to Google this. And I was like, I'm going to Google. So as I'm Googling, he doesn't know I'm Googling. And sure enough, Dwight Garrison is our captain of the San Diego Sheriffs. And I thought, So that kind of gave me like pause. I was like, okay. And the phone number came up, caller ID, the first one of San Diego Sheriff's Office. I keep talking to him and he's basically just, if you can take care of this one fine, you're not going to jail. We'll clear it up in the morning on Monday when the courts are open. And I thought, okay, well, this is ridiculous. This isn't right, but maybe I should. And what scared me and just, oh my God, was so scary was the fact that I cannot go to jail. And courts aren't open till Monday. So if you don't pay this, you will come to jail Saturday and have to stay Saturday night and Saturday night. So you'll be in jail for 2 days. It was just scary. So basically, I followed his instruction. And he tells me, get in the car. And we talked about which location. You could go to a Walmart. You could go to a CVS. And he said, basically, there's 2 fines. If you can go and pay me today, the one fine, I can lift the second. And we'll take care of this all on Monday. And so, of course, during this conversation, I'm like, can I call a friend? Can they go with me? I'm not comfortable. Nope, can't hang up. We don't want to drop this line. I don't want you to get in, something to happen. And if we get disconnected, the sheriff could come. A little fear factor, but it was subtle. It was very friendly, subtle. So on the phone, he instructs me, do not drop this call. Drive there. We don't have to talk, but just let me know you're there. How far away are you? La, 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 la. So I'm driving, nervous, cell phone, speaker on the console. I let him know I get there. He tells me, go in there. This is what you're going to do, how you're going to pay me. And it's going to be like the $989, I think he said. Don't let anyone know that I'm on the phone. Fill everything out. Once you do that, you're going to go back to your car and give me the number. They were very professional. They used a lot of jargon as far as legal terms, penal codes, just legal stuff that I wouldn't even know. You know what I mean? But yeah, they did their homework. They did their homework. And it was despicable, but they did it.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm looking up, just as an example, since we're in Orlando, the Orlando Police Department.
Right.
And I'm grabbing a publicly known number. So I see this number here. I'm putting it into my spoofing software. I'm saving it, and now I'm calling you. As simple as that is, that took all of 60 seconds. And what will happen is the number that comes up on your phone will be the literal Orlando Police Department's phone number.
Okay.
If you were to hang up and call that number back, you would get the Orlando Police Department.
Well, let's do that.
Okay, so
Let me do that real quick. So what I'm doing is I'm calling back the number you just gave me, spoofing the Orlando Police Department, see if it really is the Orlando Police Department.
You have reached the Orlando Police Information Desk. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
So that's it.
And this is an attack that happens. So people will say, how do I know if you're from there? The attacker says, okay, look, hang up, call that number back. You'll hit a main switchboard. You can't get directed to me because I have an internal extension. I'll call you back in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Person hangs up, they call, they get the message you just heard.
Right.
Now the attacker calls back and it just seems legitimate.
Can you look up the Internal Revenue Service and try that?
Yes, you can. Just seeing if that one comes up.
What is this number now?
The White House.
This is the White
I'm
House.
calling you from the White House.
Okay. Let's see if we call that number back, what happens. Okay, so now I'm dialing the number you just called.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line.
And here's the part of the attack that helps build the trust is because I can call you to make it look like from any number. And then if you were to call that number back, you get the real office.
Yeah.
And if I call you back again from that number, you now go, okay, yeah, this must be RIP because I just called it and it is the IRS.
ID number is SSA9165. The purpose of this call is regarding an enforcement action which has been executed by the U.S. Treasury against your Social Security number. Ignoring this would be an intentional attempt to avoid initial appearances before the magistrate judge or exempt jury for a federal criminal offense. So before this matter goes to federal claims courthouse or you get arrested, kindly call us back on our number, that is 209-243-5828. I repeat, 209-243-5828. So get back on this number as soon as possible.
Alright, Ms. Johnson, my name is Officer Alex Morgan and I'm a senior officer at Investigation Department of Social Security Administration. I have your file in front of me and I can see that there are several allegations under your name and there is an arrest warrant issued under your name. Are you aware about it? Your Social Security number was used in the state of Texas. Social Security Administration and law enforcement agencies have found more than 25 fraudulent bank accounts opened and used fraudulently using your Social Security number to commit a fraud of more than $10 million. These accounts were used in numerous criminal activities like money laundering, drug trafficking, and for Internal Revenue Service tax scams all over the state. Since I told you that 25 fraudulent bank accounts were opened using your Social Security number, I need to ask you a quick question for which you need to reply with one word. Do you own all these 25 bank accounts, Mr. Johnson?
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Johnson. I do believe that you talked to my office representative before, and you must be aware about the case regarding against your SSN, right?
Yes.
The reason you receive a call from our department that because we have received orders and notices from law enforcement agencies to suspend your SSN as we have received suspicious activity in your name. First of all, what you have to do is you have to just go to your bank and withdraw all the money from your bank accounts as cash.
Right now?
Right now, yes, because we want to safeguard your money first. That is the reason.
I don't know if I want to give you my money.
Oh no, who told you that you are giving me your money? You are not going to give your money to anyone. Mr. Johnson, if you have that thing in your mind, please take that out of your mind. No. No one is asking the money from you and you are not paying any money to anyone. We will safeguard your money. You will be keeping the money with yourself. whether you withdraw that money out of the bank account as a cash or no. So don't worry about that. It's just that, Mr. Johnson, we want to safeguard your money. Doesn't mean that we are asking you to transfer that money to somewhere else or pay this money to someone when your money will be safe. It's not like that.
If I take my money out, what do I do with it?
You have to go to the government certified stores, you have to purchase the government certified prepaid bonds, and you have to convert the money into government certified prepaid bonds. You just have to provide us the government certified prepaid bonds serial number so that we can validate that.
Caller ID is not a secure method of protection. When you see caller ID coming up, it can be spoofed for easy or free. It is definitely not a way that you want to trust the identity on the other person on the other end of the phone.
I think it's huge to be a citizen and be able to stand up and just do what you can do as your civic duty. To say, no, you're not getting away with this, people. Shame on you. I know there's crime everywhere. I know there's probably way more many scams all over the country. We can't stop them all. But if we do nothing, how are we ever going to educate people? How are we ever going to... I mean, my personal view is just, it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? It's the right thing to stand up and say, especially if you're being asked, this did happen to me. Don't have shame in it. It happens, but do something positive from it that hopefully will help somebody down the road.
You want remote access to my computer. How do I do that?
Yeah, I'll do that later today. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
Let's see, let me think here. Probably 30, 40 years. Well, they're pretty steady. Banks, utilities, manufacturing, a number of different areas. And